Okay, I know there's a lot of hate surrounding this film, which I feel like is totally unnecessary. I'm one of the few people to actually say this to you. Ignore the hate, do yourself a favor, go watch Tron Ares in IMAX 3D if possible. Trust me, you're not gonna be disappointed. What's up, y'all? This is Previous Perspective with me, Preetha. So today we'll be talking about Tron Ares, which is the third installment in the Tron franchise. It's got Jared Leto, Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Hassan Minaj, Gillian Anderson, Jodie Turner-Smith. There you go. I've already given you so many reasons on why you should watch this film. So the story basically follows Ares, who is a sophisticated AI program, military AI program to be precise, and is introduced to the real world by the Dillinger family. If you know, you know, my Tron heads. And what happens next is the story where all hell breaks loose and there's this collision course created between humanity and AI. Okay, let me get one thing out of the way. I'll admit the writing is not that spectacular. Now, don't get me wrong. It produces some of the most visually spectacular scenes that we've seen in theaters in a really long time. I just wish that the dialogues were a little more memorable. And, I wish there was just one line where we would be like, oh, that hit me hard. Don't get me wrong, the interactions between Tron and Greta Lee's character Eve, even not Tron, Ares, not Tron. Ares and Greta Lee's character, Eve, or even with Jeff Bridges' character, it's really sweet, it's really tender. I just wish that it was just something which would be like a light bulb moment for the writing, if that makes sense. Also, for those expecting, is it gonna connect with Legacy? Is it gonna connect to the first two Tron movies? It somehow does, but I feel like there are still a lot of film blanks that are left, especially with Legacy, and I wish those connections were sort of better explored and elaborated on. And, the film literally has a runtime of 2 hours. It could have added a few minutes more, in my opinion, just to sort of elaborate what happened after Legacy, what happened to Sam and Cora, who were the characters from Legacy, why did the torch suddenly pass on to Greta Lee, and also another thing which I would really want to explore is what exactly made Ares malfunction. It's not even a spoiler. It's mentioned in the trailer that Ares sort of malfunctions and takes on the side of exploring humanity and exploring what it means to be alive. I wish that was just elaborated slightly more, because the writing, I feel like, at least the draft that we got was still a little loose. It could have been just tightened up a little bit, and don't be afraid to use a little more runtime to elaborate on what exactly is going on. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, one thing I want to say is the actors, even though with the limited writing that is available, they truly put their best foot forward to make the best out of it, and they do. The actors contribute to creating this visual spectacle in such an amazing way. Evan Peters, every time he was on screen, my theater was giggling. And Greta Lee and Jodie Turner-Smith, they play such badasses in this film. Come on, and they get to be in some of the best action sequences that this film has to produce. Jared Leto, you can say, has given his all in this film, even though he doesn't have much to do because he's literally playing a program. But whatever limited action sequences that he is performing, he is doing it all. He's fighting with the disc, he's riding that light cycle, he is negotiating with other programs to understand his point of view. And I did a little bit of digging. Jared Leto is actually a Tron super fan. He confesses this. He watched the original Tron when it came out in 1982 in a theater, and just when he talks about this franchise, you can see how passionate he is about this project. He actually produced this, so you can see that he is so enthusiastic about reviving this franchise, and you can see the amount of effort he's put in to sort of get the grid right, get the costumes right. I feel like this is Jared Leto's baby, and he has taken so much care of it. The way he talks about it in promotions, the way he sort of feels so proud about this project is just amazing to see. And of course, 9-inch nails. I mean, these guys had some really big shoes to fill. You had Daft Punk in the last film giving us a really iconic soundtrack. 9-inch Nails fills those shoes in, and how? I mean, I was bopping every time the background score came on. It was like, yeet, 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 yeet. Oh my gosh. I mean, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross have had a dream run in the movies. You had Challengers, you had Queer, and now they're back with Tron Ares, and I am living it. I mean, I have the soundtrack on loop. It makes you feel so powerful. It makes you feel like you're a part of the grid, out there in the real world, ready to take it on. I mean, oh my gosh, I can go on and on and on about the soundtrack. And finally, it's filmed for IMAX. Yes! This film is literally IMAX done right. I mean, it's filmed with IMAX cameras. Go experience it in IMAX 3D if you can, cause I can oh my gosh, this was probably the most fun experiences I have had in a theater, or rather in an IMAX theater, in a really long time. I feel like IMAX as well is having a dream run with the movies. You've got one battle after another. You've got Sinners, you've got F1, now you got Tron Ares, and oh my gosh, I mean, Tron Ares. This is the one franchise from Disney that I'm going to defend it with my life. So all you Marvel lovers, Star Wars lovers, come at me, cause I'm gonna say it right now. The Tron franchise is literally the best thing that can come out of Disney, and Tron Ares is the reason why I'm saying this. Tron, the entire franchise, it's just so iconic. Starting from the 1982 movie Tron to 2015 Tron Legacy, and then now we're at 2025 Tron Ares. I mean, Disney, if you're gonna produce more Tron, I'm in. You have all my money. You can do whatever you want. You have all my money. And maybe even cast me too. Overall, I'd say Tron Ares is that visual escapism that you guys have been looking for. And I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. -1 star because of the writing. I wish it was just a little tighter and more elaborated on. But please don't hate on this movie. Pretty please. Just go watch it in a theater. Again, I'm saying this. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Ignore the hate and just go watch it. Please. for my sake, for Tron's sake, for Jared Leto's sake, for Evan Peters' sakes, please, or even better, for the sake of the Nine Inch Nails, please just watch this film and thank me later. And yeah, that was it. That was my take on Tron Ares. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, do the whole shebang. Let me know in the comments below what you felt about Tron Ares. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Mukherjee01. Gosh, I can't even say my own Instagram handle. Blah, 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 blah. And follow me on Letterboxd at ThatFilmyChick for more such reviews. This is Priest Perspective signing off. Bye!